I immediately inferred Parvataha Vanhiman Dhumat. This mountain has Agni inside, as I am able to see smoke outside. I was not able to see Agni directly. I didn't see fire, but still, even though I saw only the smoke, I was able to deduce, I was able to infer that there has to be fire inside. I didn't see fire, so it is not pratyaksha jnana, as I was not able to see. Nobody told me through my ears that there is fire inside, so that is also not pratyaksha jnana. But I am able to see smoke, able to find, this is only anumana. You might have heard the word being used, anumana, which is inference. But there is a prerequisite for this anumana pramana. The prerequisite is there must have been some pratyaksha. But for any type of pratyaksha, but or for any trace of pratyaksha, anumana is not workable at all, because I cannot. So I have earlier seen smoke and fire together where? In my kitchen. We have already seen fire and smoke together. Now I am able to see smoke. I infer that there has to be fire inside. This is anumana jnana. But anumana jnana is not independent of pratyaksha. It's dependent on pratyaksha. Unless you have perception, there cannot be any inference at all. So there are three types now. Pramana. The first type is Shabda, which is Shastra. It is independent of pratyaksha and anumana. Shastra, in fact, is so glorious because never Shastra depend on pratyaksha or anumana jnana. In fact, there is a saying that Vedas will never teach about anything that can be grasped through the other two sources of knowledge. If something can be known through pratyaksha, Vedas won't teach them. If we can know through anumana, Vedas would remain silent in that. Veda would talk only on those subjects where you cannot use pratyaksha or anumana. That is the uniqueness of Vedanta. I will tell you one place. We bath every day. When we take a bath, do the Vedas tell us to take bath? It will not. We have food every day. Vedas never prescribe to have food, because taking bath or having food, both can be known through pratyaksha. If I stink, I go and take bath. Vedas need not tell me to do so. If I am feeling hungry, I can't walk, I will fumble. So I go and have food. But when do Vedas interfere? When they want to tell the sequence of these two. Should you have food and then have a bath, or have a bath and then have food? This cannot be known through pratyaksha or anumana. This is where the Shastra would step in. It would say, Snatva Bunjita, take bath and then have food. But for that saying, we will not be knowing the sequence at all. We won't know the order. So the Vedas are unique source of knowledge which cannot be got by pratyaksha or anumana. So this is the uniqueness, the supremacy of Vedas over the other two sources of knowledge. Now that you know what pramana is, pramana, the prime source of knowledge, is of three types. Shabda, which in other words is the Shastra, Vedas. Pratyaksha, which is perception. And Anumana, inference. With these three, what should we know? Now let me introduce you these four words. Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. These four are the human goals in this world. Dharma, all the set of virtues. Artha, wealth. Kama, which is liking, it's love. Moksha, its final salvation. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. In Tamil we say Aram, Porul, Inbam, Vedu. Shemanal Vedum, Porulum, Tharumamum, Siriyanar Kamamum, Yennivai Nangenbar. Nanginum, Kandanukke Amadu Kamam, Aram Porul Ved Idharken Nuraitan Vamanan Sheela, Iramanushan. This is one glorious stanza from Ramanushan Uttandadi of Tiruvaranga Tamudhanar. It lists all the human goals: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Further, you have to classify these two into two groups. Artha and Kama is one group. Dharma and Moksha, they fall in another group. Artha Kama is all about worldly pleasures. Dharma and moksha are not about mundane worldly pleasures. They talk about something that is abstract. Now we must know what is drishta and what is adrishta. Drishta is all that we are able to see here. Adrishta is all that we are not able to see here. Humans have a general tendency to believe only that which is drishta. They never believe in anything that is adrishta. Now, don't misunderstand the word adrishta to a lottery. I am not talking about now. Adrishta adichadu, 1 kodi rupa vizhunduttu. Adu ipa Tamil Nadu illa. So let me not talk about that now. That's not adrishta. Whatever you are not able to see physically is adrishta. Whatever you are able to see physically is drishta. I am able to see my body. It is drishta. Whatever you are able to see with naked eyes, that falls under the category of drishta. And what you are not able to see, but still able to feel. When we distinguish between drishta and adrishta, I am not telling that adrishta is something that is non-existent at all. Not that. We are able to feel it in some way, but not able to see it physically. So Atman and Paramatman, we would be able to feel them, but not able to see them. Now tell me, will you believe only those that is drishta, or also believe that it's adrishta? If you believe only that which is drishta, then we all fall under Charuvaka category. There was a religion. There was one faith known as Charuvaka Matam. It is also known as Lokayata Matam. It's not that that Matam is extinct today. Even today it exists. Many of the Nastikas fall under that category. They would believe only that they were able to see. They don't believe anything that they are not able to see. But unfortunately, that is not true in this world. There are many things that you cannot see. You may say that motherhood, love, the mother showers love on her child. You can't see that love. You can't see that the Vatsalyam, the Premam which the mother is able to exhibit. But still, you can see the child and the mother, but not the bhava between the mother and the child. But that bhavam is felt by the child, and the same bhavam is felt by the mother. Anything that is felt, in fact, is more powerful than anything that you are able to see. So don't think that we need to believe only on what we see. This Charuvaka Matam was spoken by one Rishi known as Jabali in Ramayana. So we are not talking something about it which is today. It also existed even millions of years ago. Ramayana, we all know that Rama left the kingdom. He reached Chitrakuta. He was in exile. Bharata went and placed the whole kingdom in the lotus feet of Rama, pleaded Rama to return to the kingdom. Rama refused. At that time, Jabali got up and he started telling, Rama, why don't you come to the kingdom? Rama replied, I would not, because if I disobey the words of my father, then he would go to Naraka. I would go to Naraka. We would all become asatya vakyas. So I won't agree to your suggestion. I would like to continue going to the forest. Jabali says, there is nothing called Naraka or Swarga. Who said so? We don't believe in Naraka Swargam as we have not seen. Nobody who went to Swargam returned and tell me how Narakam is or Swargam is. So I don't believe. To get into Narakam, it's punya. It is punya that sends us to Swarga. It is papa that reaches us to Naraka. Jabali further added, there is nothing called punyam and papam, as I am not able to see that. So there is no punyam papam, there is no Swargam Narakam. Do whatever you want. Maintain your body well. If you are not able to have good food, go borrow to have good food. Even if you don't repay the loan, nothing wrong, as there is nothing called papam. If you don't repay the loan, there is no problem at all. If I get a small amount of loan, then I must be worried. If I have about 10 crores or 15 crores of loan, the lender must be worried. I need not be worried. The more you borrow, it is he who is going to be worried. And Jabali said, there is nothing called punyam or papam. Oh Rama, please come back. You need not go further to the forest. Rama became wild. He started shouting at Jabali, telling that, I have never disrespected my father, but now I do so. How did he have you in his Raj Darbar? He should not have had you. You speak against the Dharma Shastra. You violate the code of conduct. As any Nastika would talk, please do not talk. Vasishta immediately cajoled Rama. He told Rama, Jabali is a Parama Astika. He is not an Astika. Now, he is only trying to talk to you by saying all this. Will you be kind enough to return to the kingdom? You now accept to come back to the kingdom? I will tell Jabali to talk Astikam. Rama said, when you want talking Astikam, when you do not want talking Nastikam, is not right. Any time in any circumstances, you must only talk Astikam. So not only today, this Charvaka Mata, believing only that we are able to see, Drishtam has been in existence for quite long. Our Purvacharyas have waged a battle against this. It's a wrong belief to have faith only on Drishta. We must also believe in Adrishta. There is no other way. The way we lead our life, we propose something that never happens. We do not want something to happen, it happens. What influences all this? There must be something Adrishta, a third force, which is not my body, which is not me, but which is much above these two, which is not you all. You are not able to influence my decision. I can't influence your decision. But somebody keeps on influencing our decision. So that is an Adrishta Shakti. I am not getting into defining that Shakti now. I am only making a statement that Adrishta exists. That's important. It is not only Drishta, it is also Adrishta. So let's come back to the classification. Dharma and Moksha fall under the category of Adrishta, more so. Artha and Kama fall under the category of Drishta. Artha, wealth, we can enjoy directly, that is Drishta. Kama is love, that also we can enjoy directly. But Dharma, if I give alms to the poor, if I donate something to a noble cause, what is that I achieve? I only know that I have spent money, my pocket is empty. Other than that, I am able to feel something. If you are able to feel that punya, then it is Adrishta, believing Adrishta. We are not able to believe. That's why we don't extend a helping hand. We do not share with others. But there is, that is very much existent there. So Dharma and Moksha fall under one category. Artha and Kama fall under another category. Now this is one which is human goal. Now let's get back to the three pramanas. Shabda, Anumana, Pratyaksha. Pratyaksha and Anumana are more useful to know Artha and Kama. Whereas Shabda, Shastra is the only source available to know which is Adrishta, Atma and Paramatma, which is Dharma and Moksha. To know about Dharma and Moksha, we need to resort to Shabda Pramana. To know about Artha and Kama, it is enough we stick to Pratyaksha and Anumana. So this is what I have said in that paragraph. While the two human goals, Artha, which is wealth, and Kama, which is pleasure, are experienced by perception and inference, the other two goals, Dharma, virtue, and Moksha, salvation, are learnt only through Shabda, which is one unshakable source. The other two sources can be shaken, but Shabda, Dharma Shastra, can never be shaken at all. So Dharma Shastra helps us gain knowledge about Dharma and Moksha. Whereas Pratyaksha and Anumana, they help us to know more about Artha and Kama. The second set of goals are preferred as the first set has some shortcomings. The first set is Artha and Kama. The second set is Dharma and Moksha. Now Dharma and Moksha are better, are superior to Artha and Kama. Why so? I have listed the shortcomings, the demerits of Artha and Kama, and vis-a-vis, if you compare Moksha and Dharma, they stand much higher in the plane. The reasons are, these are the demerits of the first set. The set is mean. Mean, it's quite cheap. It's not great at all. Anything that you are able to see, you are able to experience pleasure, they never last long. Let it be anything for that matter. Any experience in this world has to come to an end. Let it be Brahmotsavam even. Let it be Adhyanotsavam even. Let it be chanting of Vedas even. Whatever it is, it has to conclude. When you start Bhagavata Parayanam, it's for 7 days. It's over. You started at 6:40. Now it is 7:20. In another 1 hour, this lecture will be over. And in next 3 years, it will totally be over. Anything has to get over. It is not permanent at all. Any experience in this mundane world is cheap and temporary. But anything about dharma and moksha, they are superior and permanent. So the first demerit is, it is just mean. These are all temporary. There is nothing great. Secondly, leading to harmful consequences. Vedanta Deshika, in one of his works, says that when you are wanting to earn wealth, there are many problems you need to counter in every stage. It's not only one stage. When you want to earn money, you will have to cheat others. Without that, it's too difficult to earn money. We may say that, yes, I can lead a very peaceful life, very straightforward business and earn money. No businessman would say so. Unless and until some manipulation is done, it's not possible to win over competition. You can try and do it, but still in some form or other it will be entering. We may either say it as evasion or planning. There may be two words to it. Either you evade or you plan. We say it as planning, but finally we will end up with evasion only. So some form or other we harm somebody to earn wealth. This is while earning wealth. Even after you have amassed wealth, when you want to save that wealth, again you have a big trouble. Now we see in all newspapers that people who want to save wealth so that it is not visible to eyes, they become very difficult. You have to not save it in India. It has to be saved somewhere abroad. And someone will come up and say, bring back all that money. And it won't come back to you. It will go to somebody else. I saved that money. I can't save it here. I can't see that. See, this money was drishtam. We started saying that this wealth is drishtam. But is wealth drishtam? Do you have all the crores and crores of rupees at home? If you have, then you are inviting trouble. There will be many robbers who enter. There will be all sorts of people who come and they want that money with you. So wealth, we may say that it is all drishta. It is not so. And we saw that about 6-7 months ago, we were riding at 20,000 points in the share market. But today we came down to 8,000. We have come back to 12,000 now. All mirror money. When we categorize wealth as drishta, whereas the newspaper today categorize not as drishta, they say wealth even is adrishta, because people, they were in the first Fortune 100 list. Suddenly they were not there in that Fortune 100 list. What happened? If it were drishta, then they should always be in the first 100. They did not. But still, we still believe that artha is drishta. It is not at all. It is just a paper, a script which you hold, which makes you a millionaire or a billionaire or a pauper next day. So anything for that matter, even then we believe in adrishtam. I only make this statement. We believe in adrishtam even though that wealth was not under your carpet. It was not in your home at all. It was saved in some form or other. So saving wealth is also very difficult. There may be taxes. The Raja would say, why should you have so much wealth? Kindly join or kindly submit all those wealth to me. Robbers would be there, terrorists would be there, abductors would be there. They will all want your wealth. So Desika said, the best way is to consider the lotus feet of Bhagavan as your permanent wealth. If you keep that, nobody is envious of you. They will say, he is a bhakta, let him remain as a bhakta. I would not like to become a bhakta at all. Whereas if you are wealthy, people are envious of you. They want your money. If you are a bhakta, nobody wants bhakti from us. It will be very safe in our hands. So be a bhakta. Deshika finally concluded, while earning money, you have troubles. While saving money, you have trouble. While multiplying that money, you again invite trouble. So let's not have that trouble. Wealth is drishta. But saving wealth is very difficult. It's temporary and inviting for harmful consequences. It is sickening. Whatever you experience pleasure with kama or with artha, it does not keep you satisfied forever. Some day or other, it becomes very sickening. We get dejected. It is disgusting. Why with all this at all? எல்லாரும் கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு பார்ப்போம். நிறைய பணம் இருக்குன்னே வச்சுப்போமே. ஏதோ சில நாள் இது இத்தனை இருந்து ஒரு பிரயோஜனம் இல்லையே நாம நினைச்சது நடக்கலையே. இது போல நினைச்சு பார்த்திருக்க மாட்டோமா? Even though you have lot of money, there are certain things which you can certainly not achieve with money. For example, I am obedient to my father. I expect my son to be obedient to me. I love my wife. I expect my wife to love me. All these things are not just possible to achieve with money. You may be a millionaire, but still nobody may respect you. Nobody may honor you. Your own son or daughter may not hear listen to you. And we never listen to Bhagavan. Only then our daughters or sons, they would listen to us. So with wealth, you can't buy everything. But with something else you can buy. Let us go into it in detail later. So it leads to harmful consequences. Wealth is at times sickening. You have lot. Kunti Devi went and pleaded to Krishna. Oh Krishna, you are so closely related to me. Kindly put me into suffering. This is what she pleaded to Krishna. Krishna said, I have said in Gita, Aham tva sarupapebhyo mokshayishyam. I never put anybody in suffering. More so you are my aunt. Why do you plead that to me? Kunti replied, if I am in pleasure, then I would forget you. If I am in suffering, I would remember you. I would prefer to remember you also. Namakku kattam varle, Bhagavana nyabame vechukmatum. Only if you are suffering, then we totally remember Bhagavan. Vanerane, Shatrujalagbini Madhye, Yadrichaya Abatsu Mahavayeshu, Idam Patannu Stotra Manakulatma. The Phalashruti of Sahasranama lists, whenever you are encountering this trouble, chant. Why does it not say, when you are happy, chant? It never says so. So only when you are in trouble, you immediately call for Bhagavan. Gajendra did the same. Today is Chitra Purnami day. Today there is the customary festival in Srirangam, where the elephant is taken to the banks of river Kaveri. Lord Ranganatha in his palanquin goes on a procession to Kaveri. There the drama which happened, age-old drama, is enacted again when Bhagavan came to the rescue of Gajendra.